Hey guys, how are you doing this morning? Thanks for joining me on the deck. Well, we're not on the deck right now, but this area that we're at, um, I just want to share with you about my garden experience. So, for those who want to start a garden, maybe this video will help you a bit. Um, this is the area where I started my gardening. I started my garden on the 1st of January this year. I started without a plan. So it was a bit hectic and I was a bit confused because I've never done gardening on my own before. And I've never done gardening in a container. Where I lived, the yard was open and we had where to plant stuff. So we planted. We just went ahead and planted. Um, I did not know the challenges of planting in a container, but as time went by, I learned. Um, this area I selected because where I am now, there is nowhere to plant in the ground the way I want to. So I chose planting in container. I chose this area because I saw that this was the better area to use. But the challenge with this area are the trees. So the plants were not getting enough sunshine. So I've decided to move the garden to the deck of the house. As you can see, I still do have things in this area, but the things that I have in this area are plants that can um, manage the area. Guys, look at my mulberry. My mulberry tree is putting on leaves and fruits at the same time. Isn't this awesome, guys? So here we are on the deck, guys, and this is what I have so far. I chose not to plant too much because I work as well, and gardening takes time. It takes a lot of energy, takes time. But guys, trust me, the reward is awesome. It feels good. Look at this. I have tomatoes that I can pick this morning to make my salad or add to my salad. Look at these bell peppers, sweet peppers. Look at that. This is what keeps me going because sometimes I'm telling you, if we work with how discouraging it is to garden, sometimes we wouldn't bother with it, but it is really, really rewarding. You reap the benefits of your hard labor. But as I keep encouraging people, try something. Try something that you think you can manage. Start small and then you can add as time goes by. Work with what works better in your area, the area that you live. I live in Mandeville, Manchester, Jamaica. Pretty much, let me say, pretty much anything grows here. We can grow pretty much anything here. Um, these are some hot peppers that I need to transplant that I got from a friend. And these are some sweet peppers that I need to transplant as well. Um, Pretty much anything grows here, so I try to grow what I can manage to grow. Right, so this is what I started out with: tomatoes, sweet peppers, and now I added some corn, and they are growing nicely. We have a volunteer pumpkin in here. Yes, guys, so I realized that I didn't have a plan, and so I put a pause on what I was doing and thought about it, and then I organized my mind and the space, and then I started again. So now I have better results. I'm getting better results because these plants like the sun and they also like water. We've been having a lot of rain this week, so the plants are loving it. So I started with tomatoes, sweet peppers, beetroots. Uh, I tried the cauliflower, it didn't work. I tried the broccoli. Let me take you over to the broccoli. And this is all I have from the broccoli seeds I plant. And now my broccoli is coming up. I'm so happy to see that. I almost pulled it out because I didn't understand that it took some time before the broccoli starts flowering. So I have two and a little baby one right there. And I also started with the pak choy. So I added kale, I added callaloo. Actually, I started with the callaloo as well from kitchen scraps, and I recently added some carrots, and these are coming up nicely as well. So, guys, my advice to you is if you are going to start your garden, check out what works best in the area that you live. Start small, but start with a plan. Gather all the materials you need first before you go ahead and start your garden, and then um, do your thing. But I'm advising that you try starting a little garden. I'm doing organic gardening. It works for me. I don't use commercial fertilizers. I only use compost and compost water. The compost consists of kitchen scraps and water. The compost tea um, consists of kitchen scraps, water, and manure. Whichever manure you can get, whether it's chicken, rabbit, horse, cow. I hear people talk about rat bat manure. Look at this bell pepper right there. And that's all I use, the compost and the compost tea. And I was told about the banana tea as well, which I use for my strawberries. And my strawberries are here, putting on a show. They are, um, I had strawberries from this plant. We got about 4 berries. They're very sweet. Um, Still have one more on there, two more on there. This one is producing as well. And we have little babies coming out. See that? All organically grown. So this is what I do. I'm not telling you that you should use organic fertilizer. This is what I use. It works for me. You can try it because it's healthier, but go ahead and do what works for you. But my advice to you is try starting somewhere. When you start, then you will see how it feels, and then you will know what to do from there. I added flowers to this area because I love flowers. Also, some of the flowering plants, they also assist with pollination, and so I wanted to add this is the area here. It helps to beautify the area as well as it also helps with pollination. All right, guys. So that's it for today. I'm gonna attend to my plants. Because as I mentioned before, we had a lot of rain. I haven't gotten a chance to attend to them much all week. So I'm gonna pick my. Let me see if I can get these tomatoes. Yeah, my tomatoes. I have nice tomatoes here. Look at that. This is my first tomato harvest since I started my garden. Guys, I can't tell you how good it feels to do this or to come and get some scallions. This is one of the things that I added also when I just started the scallions because they're easy to grow. I started it also from kitchen scraps. So I just cut off the top of it and then I stick the bottom in this bottle there, and voila, there we go. We have scallions. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me this morning. Thank you for choosing Gardening on the Deck. And I trust that I will see in the comments where you're telling me that you started your garden and you're loving it. All right, guys, feel free to share this video with people who you think may need it. Because I know if you're watching it, then chances are you know somebody else who would want to watch and feel encouraged also. So go ahead and share the video, comment. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. And most of all, subscribe. It's free. Subscription is free and it also helps to build the channel. All right, guys. Have a good weekend.